Hello, welcome back for some more MTG Arena Foundations drafts. We are back for hopefully to deliver some beatings this time. We have just been getting, we've been drafting okay decks, but they have not been working out so well. I don't think we've gotten over 3 wins so far in this format. Alright, 2 big dinosaurs open. Etali will be the pick over Galta. Galta's probably easier to cast though, because you can get some big power and make it cost 2 green. I also have the Youthful Valkyrie. The Vampire Gourmand can just take over games with some sacrifice stuff. Big into it by is fine. Strix Lookout is fine. But you take the bombs when they're offered. 6 mana dinosaur that can just destroy things and cast their spells and your spells for free is good. Overrun. This is one of the first times I've seen this in the draft, I think. I also have a Stab, Clinket Sky Mage, Stroke of Midnight. This leaves a 1/1 for them, but it destroys target non-land permanent. So, Planeswalkers, enchantments, it targets a lot of things, but I think we take the Stab here. The only other red card is Gorehorn Raider, and it's not good enough to pick pack 1, pick 2. Stab is fine. Removal. Really, yeah, I would only pick this up in pack 2 or 3 if I was already in the go wide strategy. So we're just going to take the cheap removal spell. Alright, now we have quite a few good options actually. So Mischievous Mystic is great. Vampire Gourmand is good. Reclamation Stage is good. Fiendish Panda is good. Cathar Commando is okay. Big Van Bouncer is good. This is just okay. It goes good with the Mischievous Mystic. These are the 2 primary considerations, with this being kind of a close third. In this case, I think I'm going to take the Gourmand and see about the red-black sacrifice deck, maybe. We had okay, alright, and now we have 2 Burglar Rats and a Stromkirk Blood Thief. Interesting. This plus this. We have Thrill of Possibility. Alright, we'll take. We have the white and blue removal spells and green removal spell. We'll take. We can maybe get a Burglar Rat later, but this uncommon, we'll try that out. 9 lives familiar with Vampire Gourmand is fantastic. You get to sacrifice this 7 or 8 times. Perfect, unless they exile it. That is the exact card you want with a Vampire Gourmand. Alright. Here we have a Revenge of the Rats. We also have Pilfer. But I think we're going to, you know what? Let's look if we aren't red. If we aren't red, we have this can't be blocked. This is a terrible terrible blocker, but it is a good filter. It surveils 3. But I think we'll just take the surprise for now. Okay, now we're seeing a lot of blue. We'll pick up an Essence Scatter over Goblin Borders. This card just very strong. Now we'll take the Burglar Rat over a Turtle and an Incinerating Blast. Second Gourmand over the Bacon to the Pie. Yep. Here, run away together with the rat and something big on their end actually could be pretty good, but we can pick one of those up later. Those don't Go highlight. This might be a bit of a trap. We'll take elemental. There we go. Oh, but I like the fake your own death a little bit better. Secluded courtyard. Sure. Revenge of the Rats. Okay, not the best. Alright, Scavenging Ooze is really good. But I think we take a Tragic Banshee. We want all three of these black cards. Banishing Light. Yeah, the Banshee is solid, especially with sacrificing things. We really do want to be red, I think, with the double Gourmand. Because we want, oh, there's Krenko and a Burst Lightning. Alright. Try this again. We really want the, steal their thing and then sacrifice it with our thing cards. Involuntary employment right there. We're taking that a little more highly than normal. The Dreadwing Scavenger is also good. Lets you filter down. That would be the consideration if we didn't have the double Vampire Gourmand. We would probably be looking blue. But sticking in red too lets us play the Etali, which is very strong. And these are card draw. We need some of the 1 mana elves that leave behind a thing. So Abyssal Harvester, is a little too clunky. Another Tragic Banshee is a great pickup. It's more sort of removal. Another Burglar Rat is fine. We really want more involuntary employments. We want some of the 1 mana elves and some of the 1 mana sacrifice something. I think we take the Billowing Shriek Mass now over the 3rd Banshee. Just because that lets us have a flyer. Alright, Soul Caller is good. Get something back. We're good for top end. We need low end now. Another Soul Caller. Yeah, I don't think we want a second Soul Caller. We'll take the Strix. No, we'll take the Ravenous Amulet. Oh, this is perfect. Sure Strike. Yeah, why not? It's not really a Sure Strike deck. Ravenous Amulet actually could work. Well, maybe we splash blue. Maybe we get a free splash. Don't want 2 Ravenous Amulets. Blue's definitely kind of open. But we're mainly black with sacrifice creature, draw a card, put a soul counter. Each opponent loses life equal to number of soul counters for 4. Yeah, we'll take the low drop in red. Not be terribly happy about it. Alright, Day of Judgments, Fan Lions, another Blood Thief, Burst Lightning, that's what we want. We need the removal of the interaction. I almost, looked over, I haven't seen the art enough. Firebrain Archer doesn't really belong in this deck. We'd like a... Ooh, Tiny Bones. Another Stab. Yeah, let's take this out. Another Sure Strike. We want this and this. I don't think we're going to get it. This pack, the best we can hope to get back is like the Rogue's Passage. Be a Tiny Bones, 1/3 with some upside. Alright, we got another Burglar Rat. That is fine. or Campus Guide. I think Burglar Rat's the pick. This is... I didn't realize that this is when a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn. It's combat damage, period. It's not to a player. Even combat damage to another creature. First strike creatures just, can attack in very freely. Burglar Rat's pick here. Bake into a pie, good removal. That's exactly what we need. We have another Gourmand. So unfortunately we only got one involuntary employment. We don't really want the Revenge of the Rats here. Yeah, another Dreadwing Scavenger too. Right, Seismic Rupture and Pilfer. I think we're a Pilfer kind of deck. Man, green seems really open this pack. Right, Zombify or Hungry Ghoul. Hungry Ghoul is the pick. We need to shore up our 2-drop slot. What do we cut here? Probably cut the Amulet because we have the Gourmands. Maybe the Pilfer. Those aren't flying, are they? Alright. Soul Color, Plunder, another Sure Strike. We didn't see any of the 1 mana. Yeah, we didn't see any 1 mana elves. I guess someone else was picking them up, but they weren't picking up the vampires. Interesting. Yeah, we didn't get anything back out of this this opening pack. Brightborn Cutthroat. Yeah, we could kind of be blue. Black instead of red black if we wanted. We just have so much black we could almost just be mono black. Yeah, we could side into blue black control if we wanted. Alright. What do we need here? Alright. Run 1 Plunderer. The 9 Lives Familiar and the Gourmand stay. Maybe we only want 2 Burglar Rats. Yeah, this is our only flying blocker. Then our removal is... is Stab, Burst, Lightning, Bang to Pie, and Involuntary Employment with one of our sacrifice outlets, and then we have the double Tragic Banshee. And we didn't have any color fixing, so we are a little iffy here. Yeah, so we have, if we got rid of red and put in blue, it looks something like this, which isn't terrible. It's actually fairly strong, but I kind of like our red-black better because it gives us the involuntary employment, gives us Krenko and Etali, a lot of our rares, and Burst Lightning for that matter. Oh, we left the Dreadwing Scavenger in. Yeah, this is the hard part. We're having trouble with our last cut. Maybe it's the Blood Thief. We'd really kind of rather have another figure on death over the Sure Strike, perhaps, but we'd like the zombie with the Etali. Because we could get in the yard with the plunderer and then zombify it back. Is there anything we'd like to put Revenge of the Rats in over? I don't think so. The fact this is a sorcery speed and then they come in tapped is you need to be ahead, basically. Or you're making fodder for one of the Gourmands. Pretty heavy in the 2-drop slot. We have 3 cards over, or 4 cards over 4 mana. Oh, that should be like that. Alright. Let's give it a go. Red, black again. Seeing what we can do with it. Definitely missing the token producers. Alright, mono black opener. And they have red, which means we're running our Hungry Ghoul out first into their Burst Lightning. Yeah. Now that, plus like a Firebrand Archer kind of thing, would be interesting. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, gross. Okay. Let's see what they do. Could trade down and play the Shriek Mass. Alright, getting a lot of 3 toughness guys. Let's see who they want to kill. Want to kill the Gourmand, alright. We probably, yeah, should have sacked that. Oh no, okay, well we have the Soul Collar. So that's sort of okay. Drake Hatcher. Oh man. This is becoming a problem. Yeah. Alright, so now we have the Fake Your Own Death. Yes, that can start taking over the game. Alright, block here. And we get a treasure. Oh, nice. I forgot the treasure was part of that. That lets us get Etali online. Well, this lets us get Etali online. Yeah, we're just gonna keep making our blocker bigger for now. Archmage of Runes. Okay, so the good thing about that is it means they're not holding up Refute or Essence Scatter. Oh, okay. Attacking with those because can't block. Can involuntary employment, like their firebrand archer or something. Oh, you know what? Let's just get that card out of their hand. There's a land. All right. Voluntary employment. The Drake Catcher. Alright, I'm gonna Sure Strike. Yeah, they don't have any good blocks. We have 11. If they don't chump the Etali, they just die. You have to chump the Etali. Okay, this game. I guess they just knew that they were not going to win at all. Alright, that's the first one knocked down. Let's run it up some more. Alright, Stab and Gourmand and Goblin Surprise is actually fine. This lets us start drawing cards off of tokens. And this lets us kill any annoying 1-drops. 2-drops. They might have a burst line. Now we've got Krenko. And 4 mana. This is excellent. Okay, Spectral Sailor. Until they get to 4 mana, that's not really a stab target. We may actually save the goblins from Goblin Surprise. Alright, I am expecting a flash creature here that I'm going to have to stab. No, they're going to burst lightning it. Alright. Burst lightning my Gourmand. Alright, we're looking for a better stab target than this sailor. If they're not going to do anything, we are going to stab it end of their turn. To either make them forced to use the card draw or to play out something. Yep, okay. That's good. Alright, Krenko, get in there. We're going to make a ton of goblins if we get to untap with this. They do have white, which is annoying because they have the Luminous Rebuke, potentially. But if they're doing that, that means they're not playing anything, and we're about to put some bodies on the ground. They want to get rid of the Krenko. What do they got? They can make him an ordinary businessman or something. Or a legitimate businessman. Ink Mage. We are very happy to see that. We're about to make 6 goblins. 2 1/1s and then tap him to double the number. If we draw 1 more land, we can burglar rat too. They put witness protection in the yard? Alright. Alright, let's go. What? They put a removal spell for Krenko in DR. They could have the deal 2 damage thing. Alright. Yeah, thanks for the 1/1 counter, I guess. Burglar Rat. They could I think they have an Essence Scatter or Refute, but this is the same as... We're getting a spell. Okay, we got Uncharted Voyage. Oh, you know what? If we get to our 5th mana, we can... or we need 6 mana for that. Or we can attack with everything, and then Tragic Banshee the Ink Mage and trade it for a token. Okay. Attacking with the Ghoul. We're looking to have this countered. Yep, Essence Scatter. Pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. This can't be blocked, but it's pretty useless because they're behind. That's why we didn't play it. It was a good filter, but it's kind of useless to play a 2/2 for 3 mana with not a lot of upside, especially if you're behind. Tolarian Terror, alright. It's Ward 2. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Alright, now we can... attack into him. Alright. We're only doing enough to trade for the Terror. You got a combat trick? I can still kill one of them. Yep, you can't do it after the damage. They still can't attack in either. Okay. So now we attack with everything. Play a Tragic Banshee. That gets countered. Yeah, well, we have another one. Doesn't matter, the trigger's already gone off. Trigger has already gone off. We can do that again. But I just think we attack in again. Okay, using a Luminous Rebuke on our Goblin token to buy them a turn. That's what you like to see. We could have played out the Tragic Banshee there. But I think we are just going to keep going in with the 1/1s and turn all of their spells into groaners. A Day of Judgment or something ridiculous like that still leaves our 9 lives familiar behind. And then if they have a decent sized creature, we could just bake it into a pie. Wow, they flooded out. Good for us. Alright, that's 2. 2 on the path to 7. Let's get to 7 this time. Man. Essence Scatter, Burst Lightning, and Stab always just feel awful, especially because they're usually on, like, especially if you have a premium, like, 2-drop or something. It's like, I played it on turn 2, it didn't survive. Alright, Boom. Our opponent is named Boom. Let's make them go boom. This is fine, not ideal. We'd rather have the Gourmand here, I think, than the Blood Thief, but if we can draw our 3rd land, this can turn into a 3/3. And they're bushwhacking on turn 1 for white. Okay. We're gonna Ghoul, because it's a better attacker than Burglar Rat, and we'd like them to get their lands out of their hands first. Alright, now we're definitely going to burn. Well, we could 9-life Familiar to hold the Thespian back. Llanowar Elves. Yeah, alright. Free block. 3 mana 1/1 as a rare. Go ahead, attack in with your Weary Thespian. There's the Gourmand. Okay. That's what we like to see. At the beginning of the next instep. Alright. Cathar Commando. That's fine. We just have infinite blockers for their X1. Oh no. Now they're 4/2s. The horror. Alright, we're gonna block like this. We're gonna sacrifice this and make this a 3/3. Take 4. Do we... Yeah, I think we do this right here. Make this a 3/3. That a 1. That 1/1. We can do this a couple more times, and then we are just have good blocks. Alright. Let's hope they don't have some sort of silly overrun nonsense. Good Fortune Unicorn. Gross. I think we're gonna have to bake that into a pie. Let's start with Burglar Rat. Get a spell out of their hand. Quick draw Katana, alright. Oh, they just gave up. They have 18 life. But why are they giving up so soon? I guess they have no removal spells in their deck or something? Our stuff's just kind of getting out of control. 9-life Familiar plus Hungry Ghoul and Gourmand is pretty gross. Alright. I guess we were playing against someone who had 0 removal in their deck. Their board was getting kind of scary. They definitely had some +1/+1 counter synergies. If they had any sort of way to get their creatures trample, we were in trouble, which is one of the things, if you're playing green-white or playing green, you absolutely need to have a way to give your creatures trample. You need the Gnarly Colony or the Garrick's Uprising or whatever that other thing is. All right, Gourmand, Tiny Bones, 2 early plays if we don't draw our 3rd land. Surprise if we do. This is good. This plus the Burglar Rats is good. Banshee and Soul Collar. So we're going to start with a Gourmand. They're going to stab it. Probably should have led with Tiny Bones so they couldn't stab it. That's my bad. They would have just held that up for a later turn. Alright, now we're in a little bit of problem. We need a 2nd black for the 9 lives familiar. 4th land lets us start making them. We are not running into an ambush wolf. Gold vein pick. Okay, now we can attack in. Or we can just make them discard a card. They have stab still. They have another stab in their hand. What you gonna give us? What you gonna give us? We're just gonna get card advantage off of Banner of Kinship. I guess we could do vampires. Sure. They don't have any Luminous Rebukes or anything. What are they running? They're running a Banner of Kinship. Alright, now we'll run the Burglar Rats into the thing. Alright. Are they... Alright, they are 3 color. Okay, we're stuck on lands. They're stuck on 3 color. So we have a Banner of Kinship we could play to make our rats better. Alright, Prideful Parent. We're going to go ahead and play the Goblin Surprise out just to put some blockers on the board and use up our mana. They're holding a stab, or they can equip the Gold Vein pick. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah, go ahead, discard your card. I need more things to do. You're gonna card advantage them out. Mischievous Pup, okay. Let's see what they do. They can't, well, they'd need to move this and then Rapid Bite if they were gonna do that. Or I guess if they had the 3 mana, put a +1/+1 counter, punch, felling blow, Youthful Valkyrie. Alright. You have a Youthful Valkyrie. Wait, return one of the target permanent you control to its owner's hand. So we could put the we could play the Mischievous Pup. If we draw land, we play the Mischievous Pup, get the Burglar Rat back to hand, and then play the Burglar Rat again. What are they gonna do? Eaten alive. The Tiny Bones. Okay. And a Healer's Hawk. Alright, now we just... So now I think we 9 lives familiar. We're gonna have to bake the Valkyrie at some point. Attack in for 3. Okay. If they move this off, we can... Alright. So now I think we... Tragic Banshee, the Healer's Hawk. This can't be countered, so it's gonna enter. And I think we soul color back our Gourmand so that we can involuntary employment the Valkyrie. Alright, Feldar Savior. Kinda gross. Alright, they're gonna get another treasure. That's fine. We're actually just bake that into a pie first so that we can stabilize our life total, I think. Yeah, alright. No attacks. We'll actually do that on our turns. They don't have any... Oh, I guess they have 2 treasure. That could have been a problem. The 2 treasure could have been a problem. We have a food. Giada. Yeah, a little bit annoying. 3-4. Lifelink? You can attack with that? Changed your mind. Alright. So now I think we Etali. Kind of keep them on the back foot. They need an answer for that. If they have an answer for that, we're going to soul color back. So actually we're going to attack in next turn. As long as they don't have some sort of other exile effect. Alright. Here we go. They need all their blockers for that. Yep. 2 lands, really? What luck. What absolute rotten luck. Yeah. Alright. I'll have my Etali back now, thanks. Good Fortune Unicorn, alright. That's not gonna do it. They literally don't have enough power on the board at the moment to deal with an Etali. You gonna attack into my 1/1s? No, alright. Sacrifice this. Stab that. Play an Etali. I'm assuming you're not running blue counters. Attack you in the air for 3. Luminous Rebuke the Soul Color. You're going to stab the Soul Color. Okay. Yeah, I think they've had that stab for a while. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If they don't play another blocker, we're just going to involuntary employment and get them. Even then, we can probably still involuntary employment and get them. Right. Okay, that's it for them. I don't know what they had in their hand. Can we see what they had? Oh, it's not going to show us. I'm curious what they had in their hand sitting there. Maybe they needed double black. Yeah, when you're running 3-color decks, be very careful of double color costed cards. They can be a lot more expensive than you think, just because sometimes it's hard to get the second color. And well, no, they had a bunch of treasure. It couldn't have been double black. Yeah, unfortunately, our first mulligan. This is much better. With this, I think the employment goes back. We don't have any of our sack outlets, and of course we're not finding our second red. We are running one less red source because we have so many swamps going away. We have so many, what's it called? So many black cards. We're mostly black. We have like 4 or 5 red cards. The remainder black. Alright, 9 lives familiar, free blocks on the Infernal Vessel and the Burglar Rat. Yep. Have a raid trigger. Get a raid trigger, I assume? Yeah, you have your own Gutless Plunderer. Alright. Just gonna block for free for a while. Put a stab and a land in the graveyard. Oh, that's not a good sign. Alright. Kicker is 4. Okay. We're in a bit of trouble. We're in a bit of trouble. They're gonna exile the 9 lives familiar with the Burglar Rat? They are. Should we Burst Lightning our own 9 lives familiar? I think we do. Yep. This is a hilarious play. We're taking it off the battlefield so we get 6 more blocks with it. No blocks. They use premium removal. Alright, second Gutless Plunderer. Alright. They have a Revenge of the Rats. Gross. Okay, this is pretty good. Unless we mill... Oh, good stuff. Alright. These are both Death Touchers. We're going to Braid for our flyer. We got rid of one of our removal spells and our... Oh, man. Alright. We have to hold that one back to block a ghoul. Yeah, we just can't get our combo pieces going today, or on this game, but we get the last card on their hand. Oh! 7 mana Runescar Demon. No wonder they put the stab in the yard, and they just got the 7 mana too. This gets them 3 creatures. Alright, we will block like this right here. Actually, kill a Plunderer, take 4. Yeah, because if they can, they're trying to get cards in the yard to make a bunch of rats. They're probably gonna win off that, but Yeah, we just can't draw enough lands. Alright, so if we block here, 2, 5 is 7. I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this, unfortunately. Yep, we're just dead. Because now if we kill them, we just lose. Alright. Stumbled on mana on the mulligan. Involuntary employment wouldn't have done it. We milled one of our sack creatures. Alright, but we're already at 4 wins, which is one of the best runs I've had with this set so far. Terribly. I think I got to 4 wins on one draft that I didn't record. It was this blue, I want to say it was blue-black. I don't remember, blue-green. I remember I had the can't be countered as a mulligan. 3 red lands, mostly black cards. Much better. We'll keep 6, we'll put 1 Banshee back. But yeah, it had the blue 5/5 can't be countered Sphinx in it. Some other card draw shenanigans. Our last loss was to an Etali, pulling our own Sphinx off the top. Alright, mono green so far. We will play the Gourmand because it hits harder, and this doesn't need to tap until turn 4. 3 green, huh? Ambush Wolf trades for this, which is why we're attacking in. If they don't have an Ambush Wolf, we're going to make them start discarding cards. 3 Forest and concede. I mean, that's not a game. We'll take the free gems, but wow. Probably should have mulliganed if your hand is 3 Forest concede. Yeah, that's free 200 gems. Thanks. On our way to 7. Right against Lua. A little too much red mana, but Tiny Bones plus Stab. There we go. There's the second swamp for the 9 lives familiar. Swiftfoot Boots. And okay, we're getting a bit of a draw here. Rabba of the First Fang getting stabbed immediately before they can get some hexproof on protection on it. Alright, Seraph. Gonna mob boss that. Red, white, black. Gross. And they can attack us for a bunch if they aced it up. Yeah, we're just gonna take 6 here. Alright. Make him discard. So we can chump down the Dauntless Veteran this turn. Now we can't. Yikes. Alright. Oh, actually, we can. Okay. Still gonna take 7 though. Ouch. Yeah, I think we're just getting run over this game. Alright, so kill their 1/1. Nope, their last card isn't something good. Goldvein pick, I think that might do it. I can give it 4, 5, 6 on the flyer. Okay, they messed up. They messed up. They could have killed us this turn. With just the flyer. Alright, we're gonna make our goblin. Block here, and we have to jump there. I mean, that was kind of unnecessary. Do we have a way out of this? We don't really, I don't think. Let's see. Alright. Billowing Shriek Mass. White. Black. Red. Yeah, we're just dead. They could have killed us last turn. They left an opportunity for some silliness. We probably should have played out a creature that one turn instead of making them discard a card. Alright. Let's wrap this up with some more wins. That one was a bit of a mulligan into getting run over. The Swiftfoot boots on the attacker that pumps the team was really rough. Okay, mono black, stab into Tiny Bones into Bloodleaf is fine, because we could remove a blocker. Evolving Wilds, alright. Now Gourmand into Bloodleaf. You want to get red? Ah, screw you. You have a stab and a burst lightning in hand? No, Healer's Hawk and burst lightning. Okay. Well, we're going to attack in. And I'll play the Blood Thief. Put that out of burst lightning range. Alright. Just attack with both then. Okay. Stab that. Play Tiny Bones. Take that out of burst lightning range. 3 toughness creatures. We have Luminous Rebuke. One more land lets us make them start discarding cards. Or leave up Bake It to a Pie. Right, Feldar's Savior. Not worried about that. Right, attack with both. Decline. We'll leave the Fake Your Own Death up. Twin Flame Tyrant. Alright, we need a land stat. Oh, right, we get a treasure from that. Now we have the burglar rat for this. Decline to sacrifice a creature. Twin Flame Tyrant, of all things, okay. Strongbox Raider. You can choose to play a Vanguard Seraph or another Strongbox Raider. And they have a Savannah Lions, okay. Well, we're just going to Burglar Rat. Take your land. Oh, I already played the land for turn. Attack for 4. Sacrifice the Burglar Rat. Nice. Make a 3/3 Vampire Gourmand. Your move. Tiny Bones, get under the bus. And I think we have them. As long as that's not... Alright, so if they block here and they take 11, yeah. This game, unless they've got some life gain trick, flash blocker I don't know about. They have some sort of trick. They're gonna burst lightning. Alright. Sure, we got 3 4/4s. Alright, let's hope they don't have a rapid reinforcements or whatever that card is. Another burst lightning? Oh, campus guide. Alright. Last game. That is game. Nice. They had a decent deck. Those 5/2s are terrifying. Yeah, that was fun back and forth. They could have top decked and won. I'm sure they have one of the red white. Give your team, make 2 1/1s, give your team +1/+1 in haste. Alright, up to 6 wins with the red black Etali deck. It's good. We like a couple of those infestation elves, but you know, we'll take it. This is unfortunately a mulligan. We just do not have enough action. No red. For this, we have 1 play we can make. This is much better. Rat plus fake your own death means we can get the trade for something and make them discard a second card and get a treasure to play something big that we get. Fleeting distraction, I don't know. Now we have burst lightning. Okay, black, this. Right, they have not played anything. we've got kind of a weak start, but they're up 4 mana go. Alright, that's enough lands, deck. We literally have no need for more lands. Flash in. Are you gonna think twice? Okay. Kicker for 4. We can kill something with 4 toughness. They have not made any plays. This is making me nervous. We are flooding out like crazy. What's that? 6, 7 lands to 4 spells? The ratio in the deck is a lot closer to 1 to 1. And we're at 2 to 1 right now. Uncharted Voyage. Yeah, bottom of the deck. We need something better. They're at 5, 6 mana. It's not making plays. Okay, that we need our... Man, if we had any sort of... I guess they've got counter spells or something, and we're just not playing into them. Right, they're at 7 mana. They play an Etali right now, and we involuntary employment it. Alright, Bowmore. Okay. We're gonna try and burst lightning that. Kill it. Make them use something on their turn. So it'd be hilarious if they played an Etali and we involuntary. You know, let's. I'm sure they have a counterspell for this Billowing Shriek Mass. We're actually not going to play it because we've drawn so many lands. The next 3 cards are likely to be action, and I'm not going to mill them. And they're not doing anything. Right? Fabloom trick, huh? Right, here's a 9-life familiar. We're baiting the refute. Yep, and now we can play the Shriek Mass. What did you discard? Trapped in the Moon, huh? So I guess they're just mono removal. There goes a bacon to a pie and a goblin surprise. Alright. Talarian Terror. Double Talarian Terror. Triple. Oh my gosh. I don't think we're coming back from that. But we'll try. We will definitely try. Alright. You're not good enough. You gotta go on the bottom. They just played all 3 of their Talarian Terrors for 1 mana each, I think. That's so disgusting. Alright, we're going to fake our own death. They're gonna refute. Okay. Just like we're fine to do that. We're gonna stab one of their flyers. Yeah. Take one of their terrors and hit them with it, and then concede because we just couldn't draw any of our good stuff. And they had a Sphinx of Forgotten Lore? Okay, they just had a disgusting blue deck and we couldn't punish them because of our mulligan into a bad draw. That was triple Tellurian Terror deck, huh? Okay. Yeah, sometimes you just run into the most disgusting deck, but this was a good run. This deck did really, really well. We're happy about it. We had a couple of opponents who had really bad draws, but, you know, the Gourmands, the Etali, they got their Soul Caller, bringing the Etali back on the trade. I don't think we cast anything good off the Etali. We got the 1/3/1. No, we didn't. We got nothing good off our Etali attacks. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you think I should have drafted a little differently, or if you think the blue-black control deck would have done better than the red-black, leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.